Alright guys, today we are gonna be reacting to Germany Carola Bridge in Dresden collapses into Elbe River. Let's jump in and see what's going on.
Here in Germany, officials are investigating the partial collapse of a bridge in the eastern city of Dresden. No injuries were reported, but shipping on the river Elbe has been halted, leading to major disruptions.
It happened in the wee hours of the
That's crazy. Hopefully nobody got hurt.
morning. A roughly 100-meter-long section of the Carola Bridge, which connects Dresden's historic center to other parts of the city, collapsed into the Elbe River. Thankfully, there were no injuries reported. But authorities say there is a risk of further sections crumbling.
At present, the situation is such that the bridge is still in acute danger of collapsing, at least the section that has partly come down in the river Elbe. There's an acute danger to life on and under the bridge. For this reason, the entire area has been cordoned off.
The part of the bridge that fell down was dedicated to tram lines and pedestrians. The section for road vehicles was not affected. Local residents were aghast when they woke to the news.
When you see that from other countries, you think it's another construction mistake. But when you see it right here in front of the door in the early morning, fortunately, there were no injuries or trams on the road. It's really frightening.
Yeah. It is kind of weird, man. We have a couple bridge collapses lately in the last couple of years here in the United States. I don't know what it is. Maybe the water or the cement that we're using, but things are collapsing very quickly, and we're not supposed to be having these kind of problems.
It's simply unimaginable that something like this is happening here and now in our country. I couldn't believe it this morning. I thought it might happen in Genoa or somewhere in the USA, but not here.
There you go. Yeah.
And to be honest,
There you go. See, I told you.
I'm slowly but surely beginning to believe that it's symptomatic that things like this are happening here. Everything has been neglected.
The partial collapse also damaged 2 district heating pipes, leaving most of the city without access to hot water and heat. Road traffic in Dresden has been seriously disrupted, and river traffic halted. Rescue services and other experts were at the scene to assess the damage and secure the bridge. The Carola Bridge was completed in 1971 and is one of 4 crossing the Elbe River in downtown Dresden. The cause of the collapse has yet to be determined.
Now, Stefan Marx is a professor of civil engineering at the Technical University of Dresden. Welcome to DW, Professor. I'd like to start with a look first at some time-lapsed CCTV footage of the collapse. Here it is. Now, keep your eyes on the left of the picture. And there it goes. And now we'll take a look from another angle. And when the picture changes, this time, watch out for the streetlights going dark in the upper middle. There they go, of the picture. Okay. Now, so there it is again.
Bad video. Very bad video. Very bad video. It's worse than mine. Man, we can't see anything.
Boom.
Yeah, but it's like the speed is like 2.0, 2.5. Like I cannot really. Not even that. It's like 5.0. I cannot even see what the hell's going on.
And then changing the angle. Any minute now. There it is. And you watch out for those lights going dark. There they go. All right.
Wow. Man.
Now, Professor Marx, according to the time codes on that CCTV footage, the bridge collapsed this morning between 2:58:04 and 2:59:05. So that's under a minute. How is this possible, do you think?
Yeah, it's a very sudden collapse, and we have to say this type of bridges, it's a so-called statically determined structure. It is something we wouldn't build today again. Yeah, so it's a bridge from the 60s, and it has a couple of construction deficits which are typical from that time of erection. And the sudden failure we try to avoid in the design of today.
You called it a statically determined structure. So what is it about these structures that would rule out their construction these days?
Yeah, it means this kind of structure has no redundancies in the structural behavior, so no possibilities to transform forces to other areas of the bridge if something went wrong. And this happens to the bridge. And
of the 5,000 bridges along the Autobahn in need of repair. Wow. What's going on, man, with the infrastructure in Germany? I don't think it's not as bad, but, you know. Probably because 1970, I'm not expecting a lot, but bridges has to be maintained. That's overall. And it doesn't matter if you're in Germany, you're in the United States, in any part of the world. They all need to be maintained. It always need to be checked because you don't know when they're going to collapse.
But it is not the reason for the disaster. We are still investigating the reason for that. But we have certain assumptions, and they are connected to corrosion processes, which may occur in the structure due to missing of insulation in the beginning of operation of these structures.
All right. I just want to make sure that I've understood what you said there. You talked about a lack of redundancy. In layman's terms, are you talking about this bridge snapping instead of building, instead of bending before it broke down?
Yeah.
Just in general terms.
Yeah, in general terms, it is a very sudden failure in one region of the bridge, which is followed by the total collapse of the bridge.
Right.
And this is something we try to avoid today, but of course we have a lot of existing structures with which similar behavior.
Okay, thanks very much for talking us through that. Professor Stefan Marx from the Technical University of Dresden.
Thank you.
Very interesting indeed. I mean, man, that's very bad. Thankfully, nobody got hurt. Dresden is a beautiful city. We reacted to some of the videos, and Dresden is beautiful. But I'm surprised that infrastructure there is not as tight. It might be only that bridge. However, they have 5,000 bridges that need to be inspected in the Autobahn. And that's kind of crazy. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you're from Dresden, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. It's better to just get more in the on-the-ground kind of information rather than media like this. Media like this, very surface information. But if you live in Dresden, let me know in the comment section. I'll see you in the next one.